Hi class, I wanted to give you a little video feedback. This is for the late submissions. I'm going to start as a first-time site visitor. When I go into your sites, I've looked at them, but when I enter them, I'm looking at how a first-time site visitor would interact with your site, the usability, and then whether or not the content is there. All right, so let's just jump right in. First, Christopher, I like the font that you're using. I like the image and the layout so far. Be sure that the logo is in the header, that way it's on every page. And double check the spelling of the company, right? So it's got the REE. And down here you want to update the footer so that it's, you can put 2026 if you want, we're almost there, or 25, either one, and take all this off. This is not linked. You're linked up someplace else, so just delete that. Do add space here, like you have over here, a little padding. And, you know, go ahead and use English spelling for this. We're using English throughout here. So do that. Take off stories since you already have it named about, and go ahead and call it about. That links, however, this does not. Okay. So what I would do, delete this. I would keep this page, take everything off, come over here to your home page, find the strip with this, and I would cut and paste all of this strip here instead of the content that's there. Then at least your navigation will work. Okay, that's the solution for that. And then you would take it off, take this strip out after you paste it. You've got location and hours, but location is currently going to stories. So see if at the top of this you don't have an anchor that is named location that is linking here. But two things are linking there. So the other alternative is to add a new blank page and copy all of this and put it on that. And to add a new page, you know, you're just going into Wix, you're going under pages and menu and adding a page, and then select the blank option so you don't have to remove any more content. And that's the quickest. You do want this to be last, so make sure you drag contact to be the end, and you do need to have a contact form. So these are linked up, but these aren't, so take those off. You do want a contact form. Easiest way for you to do that is to go, since you're linked up and everything, go into your add elements, the blue plus sign, and go to forms and drag the very basic contact form into this section. Okay, and then everything should be working. But other than that, it's starting to look really good. Just make sure you make those edits for your revision. All right, good job. Okay, Sonia, let's take this Explore button out because it's not actually linking there. Let's put the logo up here, okay, of the company. This is a great image. This one has glassware. It's not the first thing you need to edit, but keep in mind it's a food truck and it's not going to have glassware. You do need to think about this. This has to come out because it's placeholder. You can put just a little brief something about the company since you already have an about page. Okay, and on this about page, you're going to put more of the content that you were given by the client. Take this off and take all of these off and update your year. Okay, also you'll need a disclaimer, and that goes true for you too, Christopher. You need to have the disclaimer put at the bottom. That's in the assignment. If you look carefully, you'll find it. Let's see. Okay, and so this button is just coming up here. So I would take that out as well and make sure nothing that is a part of the previous template. So that bagel special thing. This feels a lot like AI, but we're going to overlook that because it's a small amount. Okay, so if I choose contact, where will it take me? There isn't a contact link. So either you have to go into your plus element, your new element, and select menus and anchors and create a new anchor, or easier, go into pages and menu, add a new page, call it contact. Just use the very basic contact, the first option that they give you, and make sure you do take out the placeholder paragraph that's on that page too. Let's take this. Let's see, this does have your menu, so let's just rename it so it says menu. Make sure your contact is last when you create that, and this can come out. There's nothing really happening there, so that can come out. And then it should be all good. You do need to put the content in here. Okay, the location content. All right, so those are the things you want to do. You can duplicate your site and edit the duplicate if you want. You will have to give me a new link when you submit. If you don't duplicate it, you're going to give me the same link that you have, but it might be easier for you to just go ahead and duplicate and make all of your changes. And to duplicate it, you're just going under your site next to your Wix logo, and it's going to give you an option to duplicate. Okay. All right. Not sure you need this, bagel image up here, so I'm not sure that's really working for you. Okay, for that flyer up here. All right, Courtney, nice job. You might want to take, okay, it is sliding. All right. That's fine. I was looking at how it was cut off. And you're linked up. No, these aren't linked up. So link those up to the client. Great job with your disclaimer down here and for having the updated year. Do have a little space there you want to work on. The About Me button, good, it works. Let's left align this and make it all the same color and font size. Okay. Good job with your image. Great job here. All good. Seems to be all good. And your locations, good. You did an event page, which you didn't have to if you were trying to, still working on the other pages, but good job that you did. I would enlarge this text a little bit. I know it's going to wrap this one for sure, but a little small. And yeah, good job. You do, I think, have these linked up. Nope, those aren't linked either. So that's really one of the things you need to do is link those up. Cute. Down here you put the logo, little detail. You have 2 languages. Well done. So yeah, you've got a lot going for you on this one and not a lot of details to complete. Good job, everybody. You can take another day if you like and submit to the feedback section. If this is due, well, this was already due, but if you have your revision when it comes up, you shouldn't really need another day, but if you do, you can. But keep in mind, anytime work is late, it doesn't move to the top of the list, and so it's always going to be behind those other timely submissions. All right, it's just the way it goes. If the privilege of late, unfortunately, comes with a small price. All right, good job, everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing week 4. And tomorrow night you have your professional site due, which is only 3 pages and 2 examples, work examples. It doesn't have to be stellar, just 2 examples. It can be student work, that's fine. It's another opportunity for you to create another Wix site now that you've been playing with it a little bit, only using your content. So you didn't have to worry about content for the Real Deal Taco. You were just learning the land, right? And learning how to use Wix. All right, everybody. Have a great evening. Contact me with any questions whatsoever.